everyone, welcome to the QuesterMage and welcome back to another No Man's Sky video for the Nintendo Switch. In today's video I want to talk about the brand new 4.64 patch for the Orbital update. So please sit back, relax, click like, subscribe, and hopefully enjoy. Here we go. So the Nintendo Switch version of No Man's Sky has been patched and is up to date according to Hello Games' website. We now have the same version as every other platform. That's 4.64 or 4.64 for the other machines. So what did this patch bring? Well, there are quite a few patch notes on their website, as you've been seeing as I've been talking, but there are a few things that I want to talk about this update. A few things that are good and a few things that are not so good. So let's start with the good ones. The most obvious thing that they've updated here are the brand new shop displays, as you can see on screen. I really like these new displays. They are procedurally generated, by the way, so every space station you go to, it should be a little bit different. I think this fits very well into the space station theme and looks very good where it is in the space station itself. However, we will be getting through to a few things I don't like about this update because I like the way it looks, but there are some things that I don't. The next thing that I liked are the shopkeepers themselves. We can now speak to them much easier than we could before. Now, if you saw my last video, I mentioned that interacting with some of the merchants since the Omega update has been a little bit difficult. Specifically, the multi-tool merchant and the guild envoy. Now, as you've been seeing on screen, very easy to talk to them. I'm very glad that Hello Games listened to the community here and fixed that issue. 2 big thumbs up. A new teleporter sign has also been added, as it says here in the patch notes, added a sign to indicate the location of the teleporter within the space station. Very nice. The next good thing that they've fixed here is something they mentioned in the patch notes as well. Fixed an issue that caused a hologram to appear in the Starship cockpit when activating the economy scanner from the quick menu. I have been using the economy scanner since my last video, but haven't been capturing it. But since this patch, absolutely, the hologram no longer appears. I thought it was supposed to be there, but apparently it wasn't. So that's been fixed. So what are the things that I didn't like about this patch? Well, the first one goes back to those shop displays. Very nice that they are there. They fit again with the theming, but if you really think about this in universe, this should be a display for something that you should be able to buy, at least I think so, in the shops, and you can't. So I went to 2 space stations, you're seeing one here. I saw that the mannequin was there with the multi-tool, ran to the 2 multi-tool stations. That wasn't the multi-tool that was there, so kind of weird. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or not. I would suggest that it shouldn't be like that. It should be showing the multi-tools that are available at the station, so if we walk in and we see an exotic there, we'd be thinking, I need to be getting myself that exotic multi-tool, but no, that's not the way it works. Also, the mannequin, very nice to see the mannequin there, and very nice to see the armor, but you can't actually get any armor sets from the space station, so again, a little bit weird. Again, if we just think about it in world, don't know why that would be there if you're not selling any of those items. Probably just me nitpicking, but hey, something that I noticed. Next would be interacting with the actual Galactic Terminal itself. As you can see here, I'm in front of the Galactic Terminal, but I have to get really close to actually be able to use it. I don't think this is supposed to be like that, and I'll show you why as well. If you stand right in front of it before you can interact with it, and if you just pan the camera left to right or right to left, you can see that on each side of the character, we can interact with the terminal, but if the camera is right behind the character, we can't. Seems a bit weird. I think that's something similar to the merchants, and hopefully will be fixed in the next patch. Now lastly, for the things that I didn't like is something that's actually been happening since the Omega update, which is the brand new staves keep on disappearing randomly on planets or space stations or the anomaly. So that has been happening here and there, but I've never seen it as bad as it has been during this patch. Since I've patched No Man's Sky to 4.6.4, it's been pretty bad. Most of the time that I've been playing the game, the staff just disappears. I just tend to ignore it and move on, but it's something that you can see constantly and just breaks your immersion as you're playing the game. Now, if you change multi-tool, the other multi-tools all work fine, but this one does not. So it seems to be the end game staff, which is a little bit weird, but hey, it is causing issues. As you can see here in the Nexus, it seems like the issue is locked to certain elevations. As you can see here, if I'm on the highest elevation in the Nexus, no issue at all. But if I now walk to the lower landing pad, you will see that bit by bit, more and more of the staff is actually disappearing until it is actually completely invisible. So I have a moment here that I captured that I think that would illustrate this pretty well. I'm on the lowest landing pad, and now I'm just going to use my jetpack to fly up and down. And as I am doing so, you can see that the staff is just disappearing, reappearing, disappearing, reappearing. In the Nexus, it's easy to see that this issue has something to do with the elevation level of the character. However, on a planet, very difficult to see that. And on planets is where this tends to happen the most. And this can happen at any time. It can happen through interacting with characters, interacting with any objects, and it just seems to persist. So the way I get around it is I just save the game and then exit, go back in, and it tends to fix that. Sometimes, not all the time, but generally tends to fix it. But that's everything about the patch. Again, they have many more points on the No Man's Sky website. If you want to see those, please do go and see those. But I do like the new shop displays. I think they're very nice. Very happy that they fixed the interacting with the characters on the space station. The new teleporter sign is nice. Is it necessary? Probably not. But it looks good and it adds to the believability. Hopefully the things that are not working so well will be fixed in the next patch. I don't know when that's coming out, but hopefully that will be soon. How have you been finding the brand new No Man's Sky Orbital 4.64 patch? Is it working very well for you? Is it not? Please let me know down in the comments and let's have a discussion about it. But that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you very much again for watching. If you like what I do here, please click that like button down below. Helps out the channel a lot. And if you want to see more, please click that subscribe button, as that is the only way this channel can grow. Now, I hope you liked this video and I hope to see you in the next one. And until then, thanks again.